We made it! We made it, bros! I'm dying. But we made it to another week. And another week. And more shenanigans keeps happening. It's loud, let me change the music here. Let's try a new chill mix for Monster Hunter today. Let's see how it works. 6 hours. That's good. That's good. Anyway. Oh man. There's things with gaming lately. The gift that keeps on giving. Jeez. Let me bring up my browser here. There we go. BBC gaming presenter Jules Hardy calls for current Sweet Baby Inc. discourse to end with a final purge of ideological opponents from the medium. Final purge. That... What a strange thing to say. What a strange thing to say. Oh man. When they say stuff like this, believe them. Why are you trying to justify it? I will never understand. So strange, so strange. Of course they're going through all sorts of loops to try and justify this. Makes no sense to me. Still, let's read about this a little bit. In the view of BBC Gaming presenter Jules Hardy, the best way for the current discourse surrounding Sweet Baby Inc. to resolve itself would be with a final purge again. Again. Final purge. She said that. She said that. Of those players were critical of the general presence of diversity, equity and inclusion focused consultation companies within the video gaming industry. Yeah, I guess the message? You need to be purged. That's the current state. It's kind of sad. Fucking Will Wheaton here. This fucking guy. I'm swearing already. Jeez. I don't monetize, but you know. You know. Hardy perhaps best known to viewers of the government-funded British programming network for her having served as the host of 2021's Top Gear Gaming Show. Top Gear Gaming Show, by the way. And 2017's The Gaming Show shared her opinion on the aforementioned debate on March 22nd in response to a tweet from the narrative consultation company Black Girl Gamers, which that is another rabbit hole, but you know, they're all the same at the end of the day. Yeah, government funded, British, no bias at all. No bias at all here. So obvious. It's so obvious. Returning in now to the post from user Becky and a bunch of numbers, in which they propose the creation of a Steam career page similar to the soon-to-be Inc. Interactive group, meant to inform customers of the games in which blogger gamers had worked on. I need some water already. My mouth. Not that great today. Blogger gamers, you want to defend. I think this is extremely ESL on both sides. I read this and I still have trouble reading this. Blogger gamers, you wanted to defend Sweet Baby Inc. with all you could possible. It's on a screen, I'm reading that. I don't know what to tell you. Read the user. Or here's your page because you wanted to finish Sweet Baby Inv, by the way. When I know that you both work together on projects and force the AI is nothing more than racism. Strong ESL, please understand. Blogger Gamers mocked, we really got you pressed by just existing, LOL. I don't know if that's a good idea, try to dunk on these people at the moment. Yeah, you can be a smug, but That might be a little bit on the nose, a little bit dangerous. We've never worked with Sweet Baby Inc. I believe it. Okay, I believe it. You're also black and consulting and decided that we all work together. They then accused. Sounds like racism. We're not stopping, so have fun. There's another article about these people, but I don't have it on that, but it is still really funny. We might need to look that up later. Current people know if a game is involved with this company. Local gamers is just the same BS as Sweet Baby Inc. They are not working together legally, but their aim is the same. So there's that. Here is the juicy part. Taking notice of black gamers attempt at the public clapback attempt, but not a lot of morons out there, sadly. Bratty will eventually retweet the company's post and ask our followers, can we agree that for round 2 of this Gamergate, we all assume it can be the final purge of these kinds of gamers? It's here. It's here. Final purge of these kinds of gamers. This is the screenshot. This is the thing. What did they mean by this? Well, exactly what they said. It all makes sense to me. It's 2024, Hardy added. I've been arguing about this for decades. Yeah, that's just more about you, by the way. And we have a lustful detox of this dude. This dude, by the way. We're not that fat. I'm not that fat. I don't know what to tell you. So we can get back to the positive gaming community we have been creating. Positive gaming community we have been creating. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. That's not what's happening. Actually, it's really easy to see. They're fostering division because that's a really good tactic. If people are divided, that's conflict, and conflict benefits some people, you know. As an aside, it should be noted that while there currently exists no public record of black girl gamers and Sweet Baby Inc. having worked side by side on a given project, I believe that. Okay, I believe that. That seems reasonable enough to me. As noted by picking numbers, the former has stood in defense of the latter amidst their recent backlash, as you would expect. Asked by a supporter on March 6th to refrain from engaging with YouTuber The Ackman's very late discovery regarding Sweet Baby Inc.'s actual reach and operations, the company's official account asserted, honestly, we've been doing this for years, and trolls always come, but for us it's not necessarily about feeding them, it's about showing an opposing narrative. It's... yes, thank you for the admission, by the way. Because sometimes non-endemic companies / agencies will go online, see one perspective, theirs, and take it as a gospel. The irony. The irony is not lost here. I was in defense of Sweet Baby Inc., who work in similar lane to us who do great work. Great work. These people love to use the word work. It usually means some sort of ideological stance or whatever. It's not actual work. Do not be deceived by these scumfucks. They added, it's nice to see solidarity when being attacked online. Also shows our audience who blocked too. Who blocked too. But who was blocked? Not me yet. Please don't keep feeding these trolls. Trolls. Anyone I don't like. That's a troll. Jesus Christ. There was something else here. Ah, yeah. Standing in defense of Sweet Baby Inc. It's not a big of a deal, to be fair. It just shows their alliances, maybe? Allegiances, maybe? But the thing is... where was it? I might be blind. Bottom text. showing opposing narrative. Not necessarily correct, which is funny. They're just opposing because opposition, which is kind of crazy. Sometimes non-endemic companies/agencies will go online, see one perspective theirs, and take it as gospel. Perhaps the same could be said for religions. Oh man, I'm juggling busting at the moment. Yeah, that's funny. I need to drink again. It's all so silly. It's all so silly. Which then this group was accused of this year. No. Too sad. This group was accused of having racist practices under hiring. We're like, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. And we're going to sue anyone that says that because they haven't consulted with us. Yeah, sure. Of course, we're going to believe you. And you can check the website. You can see their tweets and whatnot. Yes, 100% minorities, even in the community, even in the executive part. I don't know if that's the proper term. Also, if you're not the Whamens, I don't remember if you need to be Black Whamens, probably. You cannot even join the community. Joining the community and having that kind of restriction, sure, I don't give a fuck. Versus hiring, try to tell you this, but even I know that's a federal crime. And that's kind of demonstrable. Not that it is a crime, but that they are doing that. Also, these are the fellas that were working with Forspoken. We all know what happened. So sad. So sad. But still, more shenanigans, you know. More shenanigans with gaming. I've only seen this a little bit. I skimmed a little bit through it. But it's still kind of funny. Microsoft publishes a new inclusion guide for video game devs, recommends against creating female characters with exaggerated body proportions. I have some help. I've been playing for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Is the DLC worth it? I have no idea. I haven't played that game. I didn't even know it. Is this a bot? Is this a bot on the YouTube? That doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the game. I never played it. What a strange thing to say. What a strange thing to ask here at the moment. Weird. Okay, let's see. Where was I? There we go. And then they're part to push the intermedium even further towards the final form as a pile of boring and uninspiring mush. As per usual. Microsoft has released the new product inclusion guide. Inclusion. And that's always fun to say, huh? For video game developers, which, in addition to a number of other such recommendations aimed at appeasing the terminally online, notably suggests that creators completely abstain from depicting any sexualized or unrealistic female characters within their works. Unrealistic. What do they mean by this? I don't know. But I don't think this makes sense. And yes, I'm speaking about Stellar Blade. That thing uses an actual model. They keep saying, "Ooh, it is unrealistic." It's literally a human being. But we all know that they have to keep uglifying characters here. Made public on March 20th, as part of the company's appearance at the recent 2024 Game Developers Conference, Microsoft's new Game for Every Product inclusion framework, more red flags than the Soviet Union, calls on developers to actively consider 4 specific areas when creating a new title, thus being, as per the framework's official website. Jesus Christ, I'm dry today. I need to drink a lot, I don't know why. Approachability, which ensures all players, existing and new, experienced and novice, feel safe and welcome. You failed. You failed already. Existing? Yeah, you failed. You keep pushing them away. You failed here. Also, experienced and novice. Is this like the narrative about having an easy mode in Dark Souls? Not necessary. Feel safe and welcome. Safe and welcome. It's a game. It's a fucking game. What do you mean safe and welcome? Are you telling me the game is coming to life and trying to kill me with a knife? Probably not. There we go. Representation. It's about reflecting the diversity of the player and creator community, so everyone can feel that they belong. You failed. Again. What the hell do you mean? Reflecting the diversity of the player and creator community. What the fuck does that mean? If we're playing, I don't know, let's say a Star Wars game, there are a lot of aliens, like outer space. I don't get it. What if we're playing, I don't know, Crash Bandicoot or Spyro? They're not even people. That's okay. That's fine. What if we're playing a historical game? Ooh, we don't like those. We don't like those. Globalization. Jesus Christ. It's about making global players feel at home, ensuring that their experience has local relevance and respect. No. You failed. Again. Oh, look at that! In Assassin's Creed game in Japan, we're going to have a Black Ninja? Wait, hold up. Was that supposed to be a plain words that I cannot even say because I would get banned? That would be funny. I don't think that's the case. Accessibility is about making games and experiences playable for people with disabilities and striving to make products accessible by design from the ground up. I do not disagree with this. But what do you mean by disability? Modes for colorblind people. That's fine, that's cool. Sometimes they even look better than the OG in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure when they're talking about people with disabilities, they mean game journalists. There's no getting away from that. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so stuffy now. Do you hear me? It's so cold. I hate it in here. In terms of promoting these values, Microsoft also released a product inclusion action guide for developers to follow in order to keep their titles sufficiently progressive and unoffensive. Do you mean annoying as fuck? Jeez. Having your story told is a universal human need. No. Never was. Never will be. The fuck do you mean by this? I enjoy fiction because it's fiction. It's not real. It's okay. These people cannot rotate the apple. But for many marginalized communities or in market society of the US, it's try to be represented in media, let alone games. As a result, some people could feel like a secondary consumer of our content. Once again, do I have to bring up Assassin's Creed Red? Yes, I know that's not Microsoft, but the point still stands. It's the Xbox parent company. 80% of media consumed by the world is created in the US. No, it's not. That's a lie. That's a fucking massive lie. And was media, including video games, and contain characters and content that align to the broad consumer. Why the fuck does it matter? What do you mean by this? If I'm playing an American game and it's deeply American, I don't give a fuck. I will play the game because it's fun, it's engaging, whatever reason. Not because, oh look, it's literally me for real, for real. No. I play Japanese games too, and I play them because I like them. They're engaging, they're fun. They can be extremely interesting sometimes. Their stories are usually kind of deep. Not because, look, it's literally me, for real, for real. What the fuck do you mean? Aligned to the broad consumer. That is not a thing. Broad consumer does not exist. If you cannot like games for what they are, that just means you don't like games. It's just that easy. Also, it's kind of funny. They're always beating us with the stick of the representation because, oh my god, the consumer has to see themselves in the product. Makes no sense to me. If you can only feel any kind of kinship or connection with the character through their cosmetic characteristics, like their skin or their design, and not because of their content of their character itself, their story, their flaws, or their struggles, that means that you're either extremely narcissistic, which could be, I mean, you have to be the main character, because not because you channel the main character, but because the main character channels you. There's the difference. Or maybe you lack empathy. Oh, that's not me. Why would I care? That's not me. It is closely related to the first point. I agree. And the third point, which is kind of depressing when you think about it. They can only feel related to a character because of superficial stuff, because they have nothing inside. Everything they have is their outer shell. There's no thing inside. There's nothing. It's a hollow shell. Oh, this character is just like me because physical appearance, instead of this character is just like me because personality. If you like your personality to that degree, I have to wonder if you're even human. You're missing a really important part of the human experience. That's sad. That's the end. Microsoft then presents the developers with a set of 10 questions to consider when it came to the project in order to ensure they were properly inclusive. If I ever make a game, I wish to... A game to sell, right? I wish to score 0 out of 10 here. And tell new stories and share new perspectives within the product experience. As it's trying to be a remake, trash. I don't like it. None of your characters / player depictions look the same. For these people, unironically, yeah. But they say that that's good, so I don't know. That generic black youth hairstyle, it's so ugly, dude. It's so ugly. What happened with dreadlocks? Those were cool. What step what steps have you taken to ensure characters are represented respectfully and authentically? Your characters are represented respectfully and authentically. You are the author, so you have the final say if they are represented respectfully and authentically. I don't care the kind of character it is. It's not a racial thing. They are not real. Do you understand that they don't have human rights, right? They're not actual people. They're just fiction. You know that, right? Once again, if this was a historical game, we could understand that's not the case. That is not the case at all. How have you validated assumptions you have made about your audience to check for blind spots or unintended stereotypes? What? They are my characters, not the audience's. I don't give a fuck. What do you mean? You feel proud to show a member of a community how their culture / character is depicted within your experience? Most of the time, this is actually a thing. Also, I have to say, it is extremely racist to assume that, let's say, because we have picture here and picture here, all black people are the same and they share the same culture. I don't think black man from the UK has the same opinions or the same culture as a black man from the US or a black man from, I don't know, Congo. Probably not. Those seem to me that they're pretty far from each other. They're probably different people, you know? And the wide range of customers depicted within your products, content portfolio, and communications. Another thing, not important. Not important. Why do you have to depict your customers in your product? Look, I like RPGs, I like fiction, I like usual other stuff, right? You know how many of those have fictional races? Pretty much all of them. Elves, dwarves, orcs are the usual. Even if they try to say it, I don't think those are references to real people. They're fantasy stuff, that's okay. They're based, most of them actually are based on Norse mythology, which is funny when you think about it. But there are others, right? Oh my god, I need to probably blow my nose here. Give me a second. Yeah, I knew that. There are other fictional races, right? Let's say Nintendo games. Most people know about them. Zelda games. You have the Hylians. They're not human. They're not elves either. They're Hylians. You have the Zora, you have the Gorons, you have the funny bird people. I don't remember the name at the moment. You have the Koroks. None of them are human. You have the fucking Gerudos. None of them are human. You just have the Toads. In Super Mario, you have the Koopas. Those are not human either. You have the... what's their name again? Chozo, I think, in Metroid. Haven't played those games in a while. They're not humans either. And I don't think any of those are a representation of actual people in this world. So what? Are you telling me that, let's say, Super Mario, right? You have the protagonist, Mario, that to be mixed with Mario, okay? That's a different beast altogether. He's supposed to be some sort of Italian-American, if we will, but by some of the lore there's there. You're telling me that only Italian-Americans can play Super Mario? I don't think so. It is still a Japanese game. It is still pretty big in Japan. Doesn't make any sense to me. But just how you use to validate how different groups of people or cultures are represented in your experience. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a video game. It's not a representation of real life. Get your head out of your fucking ass. What percentage of screen time, I assume persons speaking lines, heroes, is held by different gender slash racial identities? Who the fuck cares? It's fiction! What do you mean by this? I'm playing fucking Mega Man, maybe? Those are fucking robots, huh? Oh, the other one, Nier Automata. That's a robot too. But we're gonna have those. They're too white, they're too Japanese, they're too sexy. Mega Man kind of sexy. He's blue after all. They have a process to review key decisions with the lens of helping customers feel seen. No! I don't fucking care! Are you reinforcing any negative gender stereotypes? Why don't you shut the fuck up at once? Jesus Christ. This is why Western entertainment is dying. Have you seen comics? Yeah. Their industry is doing worse than... what was it? Demon Slayer? One Piece? One of the two. Probably One Piece. Demon Slayer ended years ago. Yeah, not good. Depending on this last question, Microsoft presented 3 additional sub-questions for devs to consider, particularly in regards to their female character designs. Here we go. Are you unnecessarily introducing gender and gender barriers to your code or design? What? What does that mean? Introducing gender and gender barriers. Huh? What? I don't think you can me enough to understand this. You're creating playable female characters that are equal in skill and ability to their male peers. Are female characters equipped with clothing and armor that fits their tasks? Shut up, who cares? Do they have exaggerated body proportions? Exaggerated body, but below the proportions? No. If anything, the new designs, they have strange body proportions. They look like men, for God's sake. Equaling in skill and ability. If you're speaking about game balance, I can see an argument here. I don't think that's the case. Also, if every character is the same, it doesn't matter. They don't care. I don't care about it. It's not actually a character, it's just an avatar. This allows did you show male characters to display full range of emotions, including joy, sadness, and vulnerability. Why are you guys so fucking annoying? Who cares? It's fiction. I don't give a fuck. You know that's also. Do you know that sometimes higher female characters equipped with clothing and armor that fits their tasks? Do you know that sometimes this could be said too of male characters, right? How you, especially in Japanese games, which it's fine, protect them at all costs. Yeah, how you saying your average shonen hero? Yeah, they aren't really equipped to fight. They're just that strong, because fuck it, we ball. Have you noted that while Microsoft decided for studies regarding representation in support of their arguments, most of them are extremely flawed in their methodologies? Even if they weren't, studies regarding representation in support of their arguments. Who gives a fuck about social science? It's not real. It's a bunch of BS. The Diamond Lobby study, though the Diamond Lobby study claims that there's a stark lack of diversity in the overall gaming sphere. Its findings are based solely on a surface level look at the 10 highest selling games between 2017 and 2021. Oh my god. Are you telling me that quote-unquote minorities don't play games because they're not playable characters? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Do I have to bring out the Dragon Ball argument? That's an easy argument to make. Dragon Ball, at least in the indie Americas, has a massive fanbase composed of black people and Latinos. I don't think there are many black people or Latinos in Dragon Ball. Right? I don't think so. And people will say, oh, but they like it because it's ultra-violent. What do you mean by that? What a strange thing to say. What a strange racist argument. Actually racist. So ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous. I don't play games or watch stuff because they're just like me for real. I watch it because the story is good. Or if it's a game, maybe the gameplay is good. Or maybe both. Ah, fucking posers, dude. Fucking tourists. No. Further, not only does the report fail to specify by which metric they determined the highest selling games, amount of money holding, amounts of units sold, fair, but also does not name any of the specific titles outside of Apex Legends, which is put forth as the most diverse video game. Isn't that Riot Games? Yeah, no, I don't know how I feel about that one. I never looked at. Also, isn't this thing free to play? Are we mixing games here? I don't know. So stupid. So stupid. There's the Gina Davis study. Published in 2021, the study not only takes particular issue with the long disproven idea that video games can directly inspire an individual to real-world violence. Holy shit, is this the 90s? Guys, is this the 90s again? It's also extremely disingenuous in making its arguments. First, it was the Republicans. Now it's the communists. Truly, we are the most oppressed in history. For example, in support of the study's claim that gaming communities are rife with identity-based prejudice, harassment, and bullying that are ultimately harmful to boys and young men. What do you mean by this? I think it's true, but I don't think that means what you think it means. I think this is more like you people keep getting gamers fucked over and over again with your trash games and your stupid ideological discourse. Gaming, back in my day, was already marginalized because we were fucking nerds. But of course you don't know that because you were not playing games back in the day, bitch. University Institute cites such facts as streamers use some variation of ableist language crazy in 1 in 5 gameplay segments, and nearly 1 in 4 with 3.7% male characters express anger. Crazy is ableist now. You guys are so fucking annoying. I swear to God. You guys are so fucking annoying. I swear to God. Boy, that's just crazy. Jesus Christ. They're waiting for male characters to express anger. Do you know how to write a good story? You need conflict. So yes, anger and sadness and all of that is usually a really good way of showing conflict. Oh no, they killed my family! Well, that just happened! That was the Reddit version. But if you're not a disingenuous fuck, the character will be angry. As you might expect. Fucking morons, I swear to God. For the two new studies, the results are called into question by the fact that not only is its information based entirely on self-responses, wow, but the conclusions they extrapolate from these data are completely out of pocket. Imagine my shock. No further than the fact that in their 2022 report, as produced in partnership with the fucking Anti-Defamation League, of course, the organization claims that roughly 12% of respondents reported that they had been on the receiving end of a swatting call. America. Fuck yeah. In the report, the ADL and NUSU assert that their information is based on a national representative sample of nearly 100 million American adult gamers. You are lying! I picked the mic, I'm sorry. You are fucking lying! Because that... I don't think that's even possible. I think that's even possible. That you have a sample of nearly 100 million Americans adult gamers. I don't think there are that many, even! That's not even counting their teenage respondents. Meaning, should one follow their information to its present conclusion, means that at least 9,400,000 players in the US have experienced this phenomena. That seems way too high. However, as they admitted at the end of their report, their information truly only represents... You fucking bitch. 2,134 Americans who play games across PC, console, and mobile platforms that they actually sampled. These fucking liars, these scumbags, they keep lying and people keep believing them. Also, playing on mobile, not a thing. You're not a gamer. You can play games in your phone, but you're not granted the title of Grandmaster Gamer, okay? I don't make the rules. That's how it is. As of writing, which devs will inevitably use Microsoft's guide as an actual reference document remains to be seen. I need a drink. This is just water. But still, I need a drink. Did you guys know that the demo for Starblade is out? It is. I don't have a PlayStation, so I cannot play it, okay? I cannot play it. If or whenever it comes to PC, I will take a look. I will see if I would buy with the game. I don't really look much into it. Yeah, people have been playing it. And it's funny, because apparently more women than men are putting the main protagonist Huamen in the skin suit. Incredible, huh? Incredible. Both men and women like beautiful characters. So interesting. So interesting. Who could see that coming? Well, not me, apparently. And not these people, apparently. They're so silly. They're so fucking silly, sort of God. Maybe something here on the side. fucking goodness. I need to blow my nose again. Jesus Christ, this humidity. This humidity is killing me. It's so bad, dude. It's so fucking bad. What the hell? Anyway, speaking of butchered character designs. Oh, baby. Visual anime character designer confirms Liliana and Capella censored in Season 3 to international standards. Here we go again. Venice doing its best to deliver the best possible product under the many restrictions. Let's read about this. Correction needed. Correction needed. And the current Shearer's character designer, Haruka Sagawa. Fucking Sagawa, even here. The upcoming third season of the first series still alive in another world. From Zero. Yeah, I think that it doesn't matter. Has been forced to censor the original designs of two new female characters, Liliana and Capella, in order for it to air in international markets. From what I'm saying, this is not the conclusion most people would think it is, which is funny. First ideas in Volume 16 of our Teppei Nagatsuki's and artist Shiichiro Otsuka's original Research Still Life in Another World light novel, Liliana, we don't care about the voice actors at the moment. The 22-year-old, she is legal, guys, don't worry about it. Bard, who, upon crossing paths with Shu's protagonist, Natsuki Soru, and his crew, finds herself fighting alongside them in their battle against the villainous Sing Archbishops. In service of her profession as a traveling performer, Liliana's standard outfit consists of a small black bikini underneath a sheer cloth wrap and throwing harem pants. Harem pants, is that the proper name? That's funny. All of which combines to leave her with a general appearance reminiscent of Middle Eastern ballet dancers. Yes. Funny thing. This is from the light novel. This is from the light novel. I've seen some video attempts at an argument being like, but they went from the description of the light novel because that's just plain text, you know? There are still pictures, there's still illustration in them. Fucking tourists, they know nothing. Do not believe their lies. Meanwhile, Capella, to be announced, the voice acting I guess, cannot be any more the opposite. The last representative of the Sing Archbishops, Capella, is shown to be an absolute terror of an existence. Her brash and selfish nature, as well as her propensity for treating humans as little more than bags of meat, with which to play with, making her a pariah among her fellow team members. This end, in attempting to visually communicate the villainous character, Nagatsuki and Otsuka chose to design her as wear little more than a bikini, thigh-high leggings, and slimy short hot pants, with a well-tailed to boot. We can see the design here. Once again, from the fucking light novel, Volume 17. The one was from Volume 16. Unfortunately, in disappointing everyone from the series' creative due to fans, to anyone who earnestly cares about respecting and giving authors creative vision, it seems that both women have been covered up during their leap to the small screen. In such cases. These changes were first discovered on March 23rd, courtesy of the latest trailer for the series' hotly anticipated third season. You can see the design here. The pants are not see-through either. That could be a budget problem. They mentioned that, I'm pretty sure. Here, rather than her bikini, Leanne is shown to be wearing a more sporty variant, consisting of a sports bra and gym spandex. Her pants are also no longer sheer, but there does exist the distinct possibility that this could be an animation budget. That seems like a possibility. Issue rather than a censorship one. For Capella, the evil entity received a similar treatment. Her original purple bikini top instead being replaced with a more sports bra-esque top featuring a small chest window. Here's as to the reason behind these changes, in response to his sharing of a promotional illustration on Twitter to celebrate the trailer's release. Excuse me, I'm dying. Fans pressed the affirmation Sagawa as to whether or not he could provide any insight into the production team's decision. Have the translation? Yeah, let's read it. He was in charge of character design for the third season of the anime. We're working diligently to create something that fans of all series and those who are about to watch will enjoy. Thank you for your support. Turn, the character designer also confirmed, it's not limited to ReZero, but in order to reach as many people as possible, each country has its own broadcasting code, and in order to reach as many people as possible, the field is doing its best to deliver the best possible product under many restrictions. Which is an absolute mistake. Because you're trying to reach as many people as possible, that means that you have to dilute your product. Thing is, it's less unique, then it's less interesting. At current, Season 3 of ReZero is currently set to revive Isekai discourse for at least a couple months when it hits on October 2024. From what I've read, I don't know if that's true, but from what I've read, apparently, this is not because of Western sensibilities, which is funny. Apparently, this is because of Chinese guidelines. And since at least they say, okay, I don't know, I'm just repeating what I've read. And yeah, apparently they didn't really have that much time to work on the season, which doesn't make any sense to me, but you know, black companies and all of that. So they only had enough time to make a version to air. So they went with the safest one, that was the Chinese. Chinese, a lot of people, a lot of money, I guess. Still censorship, still ass. Also, it's funny because apparently they made Emily's boobs bigger, which is just kind of interesting. Based, but on the other side, kind of cringe. Speaking of commies, also found this, and I think it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Japanese Communist Party, not the CCP, not the Chinese, the Japanese Communist Party encourages members to report fan service manga to the UN. Holy shit, dude! It's so fucking funny. Japanese Communist Party has reportedly created a secret report form to spread amongst its members in order to report young adult manga to the United Nations. Fucking commies, dude. Japanese Twitter blogger Misato Nakayama reported finding the form as a QR code in the Shimbun Akahata, the daily newspaper for the Japanese Communist Party, or JCP. JCP. Not G. It's not the Japanese. Not yet. The form asks questions such as whether convenience stores carry full adult magazines and names manga magazines that carry seinen titles for young adult men, such as Young Animal, which surely is Berserk. This push to vilify anime and manga appears to partially contradict the party's statements in 2021, where the JCP affirmed their alleged commitment to free expression, but had reservations about how women are portrayed in creative works. What's more surprising is in 2010, all four JCP Assembly members voted against the bill It will restrict freedom of expression, but a lot can change in 14 years. Make no mistake about it. This, all of this, I'm pretty sure it was just an attempt to protect their asses. They didn't have enough power there, after all. They had to peel. They had to peel to their freedom because that's according to your principles. And then, when they get the power, they're going to fuck you over. I need a drink. Jesus Christ, I'm dying today. It's never been so over. In trying to provoke the United Nations into commenting on Japan's policy of free expression, it's evocative the Vice hit piece in Japanese media, which compared fan service and manga anime with child abuse. But then, we are the racists for some reason. Jeez. After Japanese social media users discovered the secret poll, some pointed out the irony of a historically repressed political party wanting to use their authority to restrict freedom of expression, I guess. You can find the screen cap of a tweet thread discussing the JCP form below. Once again, I don't think there's any irony here. They appeal to freedom because they're weak, and that's according to your principles. When they get some power, they're going to beat you up with it, as per usual. We have this here. Okay, let me open this unit up. Wow, so small. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Doesn't get any better than this. Sad. Communist Party Red Flag creates a secret report from Forum for adult magazines against convenience stores, rating the United Nations and making an issue, targeting Young Jump, Young King, Young Animal, etc. While many people have predicted, the suppression of expression will easily go beyond the boundaries of erotic magazines, as per usual, and expand its scope. It's extremely ironic that the person carrying out the secret report is a descendant of a political party that was once persecuted by powerful institutions before entering the war. They don't care. In the past, the authorities used to make fun of groups that were arbitrarily determined to be anti-government, including the Communist Party, and imprison them. But in the same way, there are no expressions that were arbitrarily determined to be harmful. The fact that the Communist Party is not even trying to hide the fact that it will report the matter to the UN, using it as a reason for regulation, seems like the cause and effect is too deep. While doing with this kind of quote-unquote oppression is a premise of communism. Well, what do you expect? They're fucking commies. That's gonna happen every single time. And yes, we have this study here. In contrast to the GPC's goal of censoring manga and anime, Japanese politician and manga artist King Akamatsu has been an outspoken proponent of free speech and expression in Japan. He's best known for his work as the creator of Lohin and Nejima. I think that's supposed to be read with a soft G. I don't know if I want to try to say it. People can get really busy. Most recently, Akamatsu discussed his campaign pledge to protect artists and shared his concerns that international pressure could lead to censorship in Japan. Akamatsu is a member of Japan's Liberal Democratic Party. Which is a little bit funny if we contrast that to the West. But yes, they're commies, they're after your ass. It doesn't matter if they were weak and pathetic. They will come for your ass every single fucking time. You cannot give them an inch, they will take a mile, as they say. It is that bad. It is that bad. People will believe, for somewhat forsaken reason, that the Japanese are mega based, and no, this will not happen in Japan. This can't happen in Japan. It's already happening in Japan. And yes, the Communist Party in Japan is small, weak, and pathetic. But it is still a thing. And it's trying to fuck people over. And yes, people believe that this is a fucking joke. And to some extent, it is a joke. But, to be fair, it could be an actual thing. Because the UN is extremely cucked too. Well, I don't know if cucked is the proper term. Because they really like this. There are a bunch of commies in disguise too. I'm doing some research at the moment. Not literally now, but I'm trying to say that I have already started with that. About ESG nonsense. Because I think it is important to talk about it, right? It's becoming a buzzword. So I think that we should know what's all about, right? The history and whatnot. I am of the stark opinion that if you're going to talk about something, you need to know about it. And a lot of people have superficial knowledge about it. Me too, right? I don't know absolutely everything about it. So that's gonna be interesting. We need to see the scumfucks that are behind all of this. And it's bad. ESG is way worse than people think. By the way, speaking of anime, hey! New season! The anime season. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Some started airing already, but that's okay. Wait, hold up. I think. Hold the fuck up. What? I don't think this is up to date. That's weird. Do I need to? Huh! Yeah, this is up to date. Anyway, let's give a little bit through here. Super, third season. It's already airing. I don't know what to tell you, man. I've seen the first episode already. So yeah, some silly fun. That'll be okay. That will be okay. Kimetsu no Yaiba Hashira Gekko Hin. May 12. How far away the ideal world. But yeah, I will watch that one too. New for table. Probably gonna be okay. We have Mushoku Tensei 2, Part 2, 2. I'm not following that. That's okay, people say it's really good. I wasn't really interested in that. Slime is a guy. Same stuff. Not my thing, that's okay. My Hero Academia. 7 already. Nah, I've read a little bit of the manga way back in the day. Nah, not for me. Kaiju Hachigo. Okay, let's open that. Spice and Wolf. I think this is gonna be good. Hey, one day in 21 hours. Hell yeah, baby! That's cool. Coming. Check out season of something. I haven't seen the first one, so yeah. Not for me, probably. Let me go back down here a little bit. Hyakuyo ni koi wo utau. Yeah, that seems to be romance and whatnot. Drama, music? Yeah, probably not for me. That's okay. And the Live 5. Never seen the other ones. Mahoka Koko no Rettosei. Third season. No idea either. Here comes season 3. People say it's really cool. Never seen it. I may need to check that out at some point. Dai Shigaku. Open that. Windbreaker. Let's open that. Let's see. Hananoi kun to koi no iyamai. Primal romance. Probably not for me. You get Euphonium 3. I haven't seen the other ones. Drama music again. Probably not for me. Sakura-san Chino Daisaksen. Let's open that one. 転生したら第7王子だったので気ままに魔術を極めます。He seems familiar. I think this is a guy shenanigans. And then memory, let's open that. レベル2からじっとだったもっと勇者候補のまったり世界ライフ。I read the manga, it's okay. For some reason, the wolf woman is gonna be voiced by Riku Miya. I don't say that. I don't say that. Bartender, Kimi no Garasu. This brilliant bartender can uplift any troubled soul with a glass of God. That could be interesting. And let's open that one. Oh yes, this thing is coming too. Nisan-Basan Wakagairu. I read the manga. It's really fun. It's really fun. Old couple from rural Japan suddenly turned young again. It's really wholesome, it's really fun. Black Butler, no idea. Oh, that's happening. Oh, this thing too. あの俺がトレエルフを嫁にしたんだが、どうめでればいい Reading the manga, kinda fun. We'll probably skip these adaptations. I have no interest in watching the adaptations, to be honest. But it's cool they having anime now. Looks a little bit too manly, I'm afraid. Compared to the manga. But stars as the light novel. That's reasonable, I guess. 天石school. 鑑定スキルで成り上がる。Let's open that. 愛と乙女と神隠し。Ecchi and mystery. Open that. Look handy animation. I'm not really invested in Ibaraki, I've never played it. But you know, interesting. Dinner Gate. Let's open that. Teju Rechio no Ura Omote. Comedy and drama. I'm not feeling it. I don't know why. You fail! When you're the infamous pretty hitman known only as fable, many things come easy. Your normal person, however, isn't one of them. I've been told that he can't kill anyone for a while. May just be the hardest job Fable's ever taken. I'm not feeling it. Speaking of Botchan to Kurumido, third season. Missing the other ones. Remaster. I've seen a little bit about this. I think I've seen the trailer or some screenshots. Another long name. Just one cry. More music, I'm not into it. Stimatsu train do Kweiku. Original, I don't know. Dormitory. Man Supernatural. That seems like a shoujo to me. Hiatari Futsu Tenshitsuki. Very romance high schoolers. That could be fun. I'm really feeling it. Much of a stuff, just not a lot. In Kadokawa. Interesting. Engine no Saradaboru. Fuck. Detective. Comedy fantasy. Sure, why not? Gifted chef. I say that. Tadaima Okairi. Stay-at-home spouse and parent. Could be wholesome. Seems a little bit too real for me at the moment. SP Etoile? I don't remember much French, not gonna lie. Play dancer. She became an it and a gamer. Is it gonna be isekai trash? No. カラスは主を選ばない。Okay, let's open that up. Bookkeep battery. Community sports. I'm not into sports. I'm a master. Okay. Not big on that. Torin no Yokai-san. That could be interesting. Inkai sports. No. Oh, Tokendambu. Another one. Oi Tombo. For sports. Pets. Golf. That's interesting. That's a new one. Junta-Makan. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Isn't this Pognia from Majin Soul? I'm not joking. Fuck it. I'm not. Shingalin changed the world. Mega. I've not been to Mega, but let's take a look. That's no IPD. More music. TV shorts, whatever. Star Wars. Still have Dungeon Meshi here. We're having fun with that. Translation could be better, not gonna lie. Seiyatsu. Second season. Having fun. Translation is bad. But, you know, shit happens. Bunch of movies here. I was also kind of surprised to see that Sunland is already a thing. I'm watching that. I'm like at episode 5, something like that. I have fun with it. I think it's cool. It's old school Toriyama after all. Yaranaka. Dance of the Zodiac here. What the hell? That's so bad. Okay, let's see. Kaiju Hachigo. Highest kaiju emergence rates in the world. Japan is no stranger to attack by deadly monsters. Inter-Japan Defense Force, immunity organization tasked with the neutralization of kaiju. Kafka Hibino, a kaiju corpse killing up men, has always dreamed of joining the force, but when he gets another shot at achieving his childhood dream, he undergoes an unexpected transformation. How can he fight kaiju now that he's become one himself? Okay, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Really Japanese. Oh my god. Yeah, this feels really Japanese. Could be fun. It could be fun. Let's see. Sentai Daishikaku. Met Master Army with Earth 13 years ago. The Divine Dragon Rangers rose up to stop them. With the war raging on, the Straight Heroes are mankiind's last hope. Or are they? In truth, the invaders were subjugated within a year. First, they continued to crank out the Monster Wake for the Rangers to crash in front of their adherent fans. Oh my god. But one Master has had enough. Something has to change. He will against the might of the Dragon Rangers and destroy them all from the inside. I guess that could be okay, but I don't know, it feels a little bit of an inversion here, right? Ooh, the good guys are actually bad guys. Can be fun, it can be probably made, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not really feeling it. And Breaker, where the average scores are the lowest, but the fights are the strongest. Fury High School is renowned as a super school of delinquents. Haruka Sakura, a first-year student, came from outside the city to fight to the top. However, Fury High School has become a group that protects the town called the Time of the Windbreaker, Bofuri. The royal legend of high school delinquent Sakura begins here. Okay, that could be fun. That could be fun. Fucking Yuichi Nakamura. He's always here. Could be interesting. That's it. There we go. It didn't load. Natsuki-san no Daisakusen. Tai Yasuno is a super shy high school student, and the only person he can talk to is his childhood friend, Mutsumi Yosakura. It turns out that Mutsumi... Okay, that's the girl. Is the daughter of the ultimate spy family. Even worse, Mutsumi is being harassed by her overprotective neighbor of a brother, Yoichiro. What drastic steps will Taiyo have to take to save Mutsumi? Spy family comedy. The mission begins. That could be interesting. I don't think I'm feeling it, but that doesn't mean it's bad. April 7th. Okay. This is the thing. The qualities valued most in the study of magic are bloodline, attitude, and effort. There was one sorcerer who, despite his deep love for magic, was born a commoner and thus lacked the bloodline and attitude for it. As he died a natural death, he wished he had studied magic more while he had the chance. Then he was reincarnated as Lloyd, the 7th prince of the kingdom of Solum, and one blessed with a strong magical bloodline. Reborn with all his memories intact, along with a perfect bloodline and immense talent, he was determined to enjoy his new life, using his extraordinary magical abilities to master the study of magic that was beyond his reach in his previous life. Reincarnation is a guy. I'm not really feeling it. I think I've seen a little bit of the manga, maybe. It sounds familiar to me, at least. It's just the common trope. Also, I remember people being like, this is this female character, so you didn't need to censor the lollies. Which is true, but you know. And now memory! Let's see. My wish as champion is for you to descend the tower and be my wife. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it ends in ellipses, there's nothing more there. Climbing a little tower, Oscar shakes the power of its master, which is the Azure Moon. He hopes her incredible magic can break a curse that will kill any woman he takes for a wife. Oh baby, that sucks. But the prince is how beautiful Tina she is, though. He's a better idea since he is surely strong enough to survive his curse. She could just marry him instead. Tina she isn't keen on the idea, but agrees to live with Oscar in the royal castle for a year while searching the spell placed to the prince. The witch's pretty face hides several lifetimes of their secrets. Our secrets that begin first facing. Seems interesting. Of course, I read as far as. Could be interesting. It's not the usual stuff. We can take a look at this thing. In their abundance of free time, they get reborn and decide to create challenging battles of wits to spice things up. Their opponent? Humanity! Oh man, I've seen this before. It had a few players called apostles, meet the gods and the spiritual realms playing field. They meet deities at their own games. A former god named Leolicia has woken after sleeping for thousands of years. Our first demand is to meet this era's very best player. She is introduced to Faye and claimed Rookie Apostle. Together, they plan to challenge the gods and win the ultimate prize. But no one in human history has managed to clear 10 games, because the gods can be capricious, outrageous, and sometimes downright incomprehensible in the face of absurdity. What can the apostles do but enjoy the contest to its fullest? That's not what I was expecting, not gonna lie. Comedy drama, ecchi fantasy and romance. But that mystery. Okay. Okay. Probably not for me. But interesting, not gonna lie. I want to find what I enjoy. Don't we all? Don't we all? Shibuya is a city full of identity. It's here on Shibuya's late night streets that illustrator Ahiro Kosuki, former idol Kano Yamanouchi, vtuber Kyui Watase, and composer Kim Anuk Takanashi, foreign women who are slightly outside the world, came together and forming an anonymous group called GLE. I also want to shine like someone else. It's not me, but we. If it's not me, but we, then we might be able to shine. Okay. Okay. That is kind of unexpected. Drama. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Maybe not for me, once again, but... Alright! I expected something a little bit different from the screen here, from the screenshot here, but... Hey! It's a bang! It's always strange. Our protagonists are Levent. That's the Japanese name if I've ever seen one. We're synchronizing another world, oh man, as the young son of a minor noble who owns a small domain. I think that's quite common lately. Ours was not particularly strong or intelligent, but he was born with the appraisal skill. That seems quite common too. What the hell? That's able to see others' abilities and statuses. He uses his skill to find the best hidden talents in the world to make their small weak domain into the best. An isekai tale about unification is about to start, featuring the kind-hearted arts and the unique talents he manages to find. Okay. Okay, it probably has some world building there. I think this is gonna be necessarily trash. I think that's what I'm looking for. Not at the moment, at least. Another April 7th. Jeez. That's gonna be packed. Adventure, fantasy. That's okay. That's okay. Kaito Tometo Kamikakushi. An inspiring novelist teams up with the animated college. With an animated college to solve supernatural urban mysteries. Okawa Sumireko is a. Okay. A busty bookstore clerk who wants to become a novelist after songwriting success in her youth. As strange occurrences start cropping up around the city, she teams up with her flirtatious coworker, Adachi Ring, to look into them. But Ring is hiding a secret of his own. Their combined skills of occult knowledge. What will they discover as they investigate? That could be interesting. I think the art style is kind of cool. It's mystery, romance, supernatural. I think I may check this out. It could be interesting. The new gate! The new gate, an online game transformed into a life and death struggle for its players. I've seen this before. Oh fuck, my back is killing me a little bit. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Shin, the most powerful of them all, and to the game and freedom for everyone seemed within reach. But just moments after Shin defeats the game's final boss, he finds himself bathed in an unknown light and transported some 500 years to the future of the in-game world. What the hell? Run from a simple game gone wrong into strange new land, a young swordsman of unrivaled strength is about to embark on a legendary journey. Holy shit! This feels like 3 times is a guide. Jesus Christ! I don't know, man. Nah, I'm not feeling this one. It could be interesting, but no, not from the Kadokawa list. Grey Monster. After marrying an untimely death, Tomoki Kanata is reincarnated as a lonely goblin. It's goblin time, everybody. But he's worked up a monster's appetite. Thanks to his new ability that allows him to grow stronger the more he feeds. What is with feeding lately in anime? His mental status quickly changes, and he rests to become the goblin leader. With a mix of his past memories, new body, and stronger stomach, he's taking a bite out of this new fantastical world. This seems like fun. This seems like fun. Action, adventure, fantasy. April 5th, okay. Different day. I think I will check this one. Ooh, a bunch of... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Novel finished. I think I've seen the announcement for this on social media at some point. Seems familiar to me. 行き損ないと言われたもっといいは実家から追放されたので好き勝手に生きることにした。I can finally go search for the peaceful life I've been looking forward to since my past life. Alling, we call it failure because he was not blessed with a gift from God. That happens a lot too. They're all the same. He's actually a former hero who still has the memories and powers of his past life. What the hell? What is with twice as a guide now? Guessing his banishment from his family is touchy as an excuse, Alling is about to start a carefree journey to whatever he wants when he comes across an attempt on the life of his ex-fiancée. Former hero wants to live a relaxing life this time around. The heroic fantasy life he never wanted is about to begin. What? No. No. I'm not really feeling it. A bunch of elves. A bunch of elves. Trying to bait me. But no. In Kadokawa. Currently high school student Hobby Yu is probably the last guy you'd expect to start a new YouTube channel that revolves around fighting. But following some advice from a mysterious YouTube channel, having a soon knocking out guys stronger than him, and raking in more money than he could ever have dreamed of. Can he have keep this up? Or will he eventually meet his match? Could be interesting. Ah, Korea. Could be interesting. I will need to see something about this first. Engine Saratoboru. Sasuke Kauraya, an impoverished detective, met Sara, a princess from another world with magical powers. Traveling along with Sasuke, and she quickly adjusted to life in modern Japan. Meanwhile, Olivia, a female knight who came from the same world as Sarah, found herself lost and homeless, but surprisingly enjoyed her days here. These two people, who live positive lives despite their situation, began to have an impact on Sasuke and the other oddballs in the neighborhood, including a devilish lawyer, a divorce agent, and a cult leader. What? How many fantasy slices of life? I don't know what to tell you. Oh. Nah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Could be fun, but for the premise? Nah. Not for me. Not for me. Karas wa arji wo erabanai. In the world of flying crow humans, trouble is brewing. This seems like a thing for women already. Yukiya is the lackluster second son of a regional boss in the North House territory. His younger brother has overtaken him in academics. He's no good at short battle either, and that this even bothers him. So he comes as a shock when this boy, who claims to have no ambition whatsoever, is the one chosen to attend the Imperial Prince and court. What awaits Yukiya and his new master is intrigue, murder, a mysterious drug, and invasion from an unexpected enemy. Can they save the world of Yatakarasu? Action supernatural. I don't know. There have been some animes a little bit like this, right? Which makes some fantasy with some mystery and crime. They're okay, but they're missing something for me. This will probably be the same, sadly. Turn no Yokai-san. In the royal town of Engamori, the mountain breeze often blows. Ah, that blows. Everyday life there is mysterious, filled with monsters, humans, and gods coexisting side by side. They live each day with their own joys and worries in their hearts. Wichu lived as a cat until he was 20 years old and was born as a Nikomata. Matsumi is a human being who lives a positive life, even though she is concerned about her missing father. Jiro is a crow, Tengu, Kara's Tengu, who has been protecting this town for generations. Slightly mysterious and little story of connections that occur in the daily life of a relaxing and heartwarming country town. I will probably enjoy this. I will probably enjoy this. I've seen some stuff similar to this. It's fun. It's fun. I like it. Let's see. Tekindambu Kai. Ah, yes, I read about this. Kyoten Moyoru Honnoji. One day, an sword manifested at their citadel. Fudo Yukimitsu, a sword worn by commander of the Sengoku Jitai, Oda Nobunaga, who was granted to one of his attendant servants, Mori Ranmaru. Fudo Yukimitsu makes it known that he is proud to be Oda Nobunaga's beloved sword, but clashes with the other swords, also called Nobunaga the former master. So Samonji, Hishikiri Hasebe, and Yagen Toshiro. The opponent team captain, Yamambagiri Kunihiro, must rally a citadel that has fallen into disarray at Fudo Yukimitsu's arrival. In the midst of all this, the Saniba has received an order to depart for the year 1582, the Honoji event, where Oda Nobunaga met his demise. A new production will be created and overseen by Kenichi Sumitsu, the director and playwright of the original play. I like Tekken Rumble, I will check this. Gonna be interesting, probably. We will get some more action from some of the cast that was not really that prevalent in the past anime. I don't think they released the movie yet. That sucks. But yeah, I like my historical fantasy. Pretty cool. And last but not least, Shinkalion changed the world, and known its mysterious enemy. Well, no shit, Sherlock. This only appeared a long time ago. As a countermeasure, the Evolutionary Railway Development Agency, ERDA, has developed the Shinkalion, robot that transforms into bullet trains to prepare for the threat. Okay, that's funny. I meant to be a cool person who can protect something. That's a Onari, a second-year junior high school student, transfers to Shinkai Gakuen Middle School in search of clues about his older sister, who disappeared 2 years ago. Just then, the unknown appears for the first time in 10 years. Tensei happens to have a high aptitude value as a Shinkalion pilot, and is forced to make a decision to fight it. What is the true nature of the unknown, and what is its purpose? What is the truth and comes to light at the end of the fight? The story of the boy's determination and growth begins now. And a big in mecha. And a really big in mecha anime. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, I think this season for me is gonna be mainly, you know, second seasons, continuations, and all that. That's okay. And that's okay. Anyway, oh my god, my back is killing me. It's killing me. Okay, we've read stupid stuff. We've seen the new animes. I think it's time for me to take my leave. So, thank you for coming. I hope you had some fun. We'll come back on Monday and finish Yakuza 0. That's gonna be fun. We'll need to move Dragon Quest, but that's okay. I think that's okay. And yeah, if we're lucky enough, I may have some research done for next Saturday, but that's something I want to do properly, so I don't want to rush it. Anyway, thank you for coming to my rumblings. Hope you had some fun, and I will see you soon. Take care.